Hey, it's Soul, and while you gaze at me and know me, I want to talk a little bit about an update that had just dropped maybe just a couple hours ago from Blizzard. And 7.25 just came out. We're still kind of fresh with what's going on, but we're still getting a lot of updates and these new hotfixes and, really last minute changes that are happening right before the Tomb of Sargeras grid comes out. So I'm going to read off what this upcoming artifact knowledge research hotfix is. That's why you clicked, right? Here we go. We're currently working on a hotfix intended to significantly reduce the amount of time it takes to research the artifact knowledge cap of 40 in order to allow returning players to catch up more quickly. Specifically, this hotfix will reduce the time it takes to research the ranks of artifact knowledge between 26 and 40 to approximately 4 hours each. We hope to make this retroactive to any work orders already in progress when the hotfix is applied. Once these changes are live, a returning player should be able to reach the maximum level of artifact knowledge in only a few days. This hotfix will require extensive testing, but our goal is to apply it within the next day or so. So this is a big change. This will basically it'll basically let new players or folks that have just been on break for a while to very quickly catch up from the 26 to 40 mark. Normally it was at 3 days if you wanted to get caught up with your alt, and now it's going to be reduced by, well, a whole lot. So the question is, do we care? Do we give a shit? And I guess it's a two-part answer. For folks like you and I who may be watching this video, or for folks that have already progressed through, you're not going to feel the effect at all because your artifact knowledge level is 40. This means nothing to you. For everyone else, though, for people who have been on break for a while and are interested but otherwise kind of turned off because, oh my god, it's going to take forever to get my artifact knowledge up, I'm going to be so behind on artifact power, no one's going to want me in raids because my concordance isn't there, or whatever that means. Do they care? Absolutely. I think this is like a huge improvement to the ability for players to get caught up. Before, I'm not going to say it was like arbitrary, but it was a very long time in order to get, it would take a very long time to get your artifact knowledge from 26 to 40. I mean, off the top of my head, what's my stupid math? That's what, 15, that's 45 days worth of work orders to complete. Now, as you know, the 1 to 25, that's pretty much instant. Anyone has access to that as long as they have the order hall resources. As long as you have enough order hall resources, you can instantly make your way from 1 to 25. But it is kind of a slog to get from 25 to 40. Again, that's like 45 days worth of work orders. And now that's being brought down to basically, what, a sixth of that? Am I getting that right? Maybe I got my math wrong, but it's basically 4 hours per work order, and well, that's pretty darn fast. So I think this is a great thing for players. So I'm a little bit curious as to why it took a little bit too long for Blizzard to come up with this idea, or if they had already came up with this idea and they just didn't have the time to implement it in the patch, because they did have the ability to hotfix it, because that's what they're obviously doing. I think it would have been cool to let players know before, well before the patch had come out, to say, hey, you know what, this is what's going to be possible for players who have quit for a while. Here's what you can look forward to. We may or may not have it ready by the time the patch deploys, but hey, this is something that, again, you can look forward to. And I think that would have helped with getting even more players to be like, ooh, cool, this is something to look forward to in 7.25. Whereas before, players that had quit and are kind of waiting in the wings, they're like, oh well, shit, this is gonna, there's not a whole lot for me to look forward to. This would have been one more bullet point, to highlight as a feature. And, I guess it's better late than never, but it's something. So I'm curious what do you folks think about it? Do you give a shit? I'm sure that some of you folks don't, because again, you guys are already at knowledge 40, but you probably have a couple friends or a couple of comrades who that are on break, and you can let them know, hey, you know what, this is what's going on. If you want to jump right back in, you're not going to be that far behind, because I'm sure that there are folks that feel hopelessly far behind to the point where they're like, why even bother? I'm never going to get caught up. It's going to take forever. That's not going to be very cool. And well, I think this is a lot more cool than it was before. So again, share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And again, of course, like and subscribe because I love doing what I'm doing and I don't want to stop. So I'll see you guys around. I'll wait for you guys in the next video or on stream, and stay breezy.